It's Christmas morning, and something special is going to happen today. This is not going to be a typical Christmas morning. I am about to go hang gliding over Rio de Janeiro with my new friend Frank. He's one of the Nomad cruisers. He's from Germany, and we booked a flight to go flying over Rio this morning. Oh, and I'm so looking forward to that.
Imagine soaring like a bird over one of the most beautiful cities in the world. That is what hang gliding in Rio is all about. A hang glider is kind of a giant kite, shaped like a Dorito chip, except you're the one hanging beneath it. The frame is usually some sturdy stuff like aluminium, and the wing, well, it's dressed in synthetic fabric. Think of it as the glider's fancy party outfit. First off, let's explore your options. In Rio de Janeiro, one of the most popular takeoff spots is Pedra Bonita, a mountain located in the Tijuca forest. It's high enough to give you an incredible view, but still safe for beginners. In my case, it was a little bit longer down the coast in Praia do Pepino, and that's where I'm heading right now with my friend Frank that I know from the Nomad cruise. We met in Copacabana Beach and got into an Uber.
So, Frankie, are you nervous?
Currently not really.
I mean,
Which is strange, but my feelings are a little bit mixed up.
I'm focused.
Yeah, my feelings are just mixed up. You know, I sit somewhere and think like, oh, don't take me. Which is, my mind is just very wrong way around. I don't know why this is. But well, we did an open helicopter fly yesterday.
Oh, you did that?
Yeah, today at least we have a wing. So,
Yeah.
it's much more safe.
Yeah.
Now you might be wondering, is it dangerous? Well, like any adventure sport, there is some risk, but hang gliding in Rio is generally pretty safe. You'll always fly with an experienced instructor who knows what they're doing. They take care of all the technical stuff, so you just have to enjoy the ride, flying side by side with your pilot. My name is Palabo, and this is the Radio Vagabond, hang gliding over Rio de Janeiro.
This is the Radio Vagabond.
Before we get there, let's get some facts about Rio.
And now, facts about where we are.
How big and how many people?
Rio de Janeiro is a vibrant city located in the southeastern part of Brazil, nestled between the Atlantic Ocean and the Serra do Mar mountain range. It's the second most populous city in Brazil, after Sao Paulo, with a population of over 6.7 million people. The city spans an area of about 1,200 square kilometers.
Official languages.
The official language in Brazil is Portuguese. While English is not widely spoken throughout the population, it's more commonly understood in the tourist areas and higher educational settings.
Religion.
Brazil is predominantly Roman Catholic, but Rio is a cultural diverse city with a mix of religions including Catholicism, Protestantism, Spiritualism, and others.
Famous proverb from here.
They have a proverb translated to God help those who wake up early. It's similar to the English proverb, the early bird catches the worm. And then another one, constant dripping wears away the stone, meaning persistence pays off.
And that was facts about where we are.
This is the Radio Vagabond podcast.
I have some surprising facts a bit later, but now we've arrived to the beach.
Now we're on the beach where we're going to be landing in a few hours, and we see some people that are here with some of the hang gliders. And okay, now I'm starting to get a little bit nervous. What are you thinking, Frank?
Here on the beach we meet our instructors, Paulo and Fubar.
Paolo, hi, Paolo.
I'm Pelle.
Pele, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Pele, like the football player?
Yeah, almost. But
You play like him?
and I look like him completely.
Yes.
No, yeah.
Same body.
Pele.
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 Nice to meet you, Pele.
Nice to meet you.
My nickname is Fuba.
You can follow them to the registration.
You fly with me.
Okay.
Vem cá.
R$60.
Ele paga.
E incluído.
Let's go.
Okay. Where are you from?
Me, Rio.
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 Okay.
From here, I live here. I'm glad it's my life.
Yeah.
Have you ever wondered what the places in this podcast actually look like? I have. So, I started following the Radio Vagabond on Instagram, simply by searching Radio Vagabond.
After having paid our fees, we get into their car and start driving uphill. So, how does it work? Well, once we get up there on the mountain, we'll be strapped in with our instructor. They'll go through the safety briefing, explaining how we run off the platform and what to do when we're in the air.
How many flights do you do in one day?
I make 4 flights every day.
4?
But already in the car, they start explaining.
During takeoff, it's very important to help me start, okay?
I know.
Okay?
So it's not stopping, it's running and running and running and running. Yeah,
keep
that's
it running.
I have a lot of friends who've done it, and they said that's just the most important thing.
Yes, the start is the most important. And I have a job to do, helping to run off the platform and take off.
Exactly.
Okay? You must. You run together. Okay? Run. Keep it running. Run in the air. Don't stop it. Don't
run in the air.
Yeah, don't sit. Don't lay down.
Yeah.
Keep it running in the air.
Yeah.
Okay? It's very important.
Yeah.
He stresses this again and again, and even that I should keep running in the air, so he's sure I don't slow down before we get to the end.
Now have it wings front. Wings the back. Now.
Yeah.
Okay?
Where are we going to start? Is it up here somewhere? Okay.
You see, one moment, please. Okay, look. Okay, take off.
Oh.
5 runs, 20 meters.
Yeah.
Take off.
Yeah.
Take off have 5 runs, 20 meters.
When we roll onto the mountain parking lot, I catch the first glimpse of the launch platform. Picture a cozy wooden deck, perfect for a barbecue, except somebody forgot the most important thing, the railing. Seeing that wooden ledge just dangling there, with nothing between us and the great wide open, sends a rush through me. It's like being invited to a balcony party in the sky, but realizing that the host is a bit of an adrenaline junkie. Honestly, the view is stunning, but that missing railing has me thinking I might have signed up for a hang gliding version of extreme patio chilling. It's one of those moments when you're not really sure if you're about to have the time of your life or just a really memorable lesson in gravity.
We've reached the top of the mountain that we're going to be flying off. We're just doing the last piece of steps up there to where the platform is, where we're going to take off.
Remember, hang gliding isn't just jumping off a platform and yelling, "I believe I can fly." It's about knowing the wind's moods, making friends with the sky, and yes, a bit of courage. But mostly it's about feeling like a bird, minus the feathers and the early worm catching part.
Oh. Okay.
As we're getting strapped in, let's talk a bit more about how it works. Imagine lying face down in a harness. like Superman, but without the cape.
Okay?
And instead of a cape, we got the control bar, kind of your steering wheel.
Is it okay that I put the microphone in here as well? Can I put this in here as well? Yeah.
They allowed me to bring my microphone, but only inside a zipped pocket, so the sound is a bit muffled here.
You run fast.
Yeah.
Don't start, don't peek, don't to the bell, don't jump. It's going to keep you running in the air.
Yeah.
It's very important. We run together, run fast. Run together, run fast, fly, no heavy problem.
Yeah.
Feet, start, feet lay down. Crash.
Yeah.
Help him, okay?
Of course.
Help him, okay?
Yeah.
You ready?
Yeah.
Don't stretch myself. That's 3 steps, 4 cups.
In the car, Fubar assures me that the wind is perfect today, fresh off the ocean coming towards us. But the moment we reach the top, it's as if the wind has clocked out for a siesta. Suddenly, there's barely a breeze, not enough to lift a feather, let alone a hang glider. So there we are, just waiting, like we're at the world's most scenic bus stop, but the only bus that's coming is a gust of wind.
I am strapped in here, and this is Fuba. He's right beside me, and we've been waiting for 5 minutes now, waiting for some good wind. But out here is the platform. It's not that far. It's around 5 meters until the platform ends, and that's where we're just going to run until we get airborne.
Travel is possible at any age. Your sense of adventure is just over the horizon. So, reach out and grab it. This is the Radio Vagabond. Gotta keep moving.
And while we're waiting, let's have a few fun facts about Rio. And some of them might come as a surprise to you. Rio de Janeiro is affectionately known as the Marvelous City, owing to its stunning natural beauty and vibrant culture. The iconic wave-patterned mosaic sidewalks of Copacabana was inspired by the Lisbon pavement in Rocio Square. It's known for its unique and artistic design. Nowadays you find many of these around Brazil, and it's just astonishing how much work goes into creating them, laying the patterns one little colorful chip at a time, most likely in the burning Brazilian sun. The Christ the Redeemer statue, one of the most famous landmarks in Rio, is not made from concrete, like most people think. It's actually covered in thousands of triangular soapstone tiles, making it more weather-resistant. The Tijuca forest in Rio is the largest urban rainforest in the world, and it's home to hundreds of species of plants and wildlife, including some rare birds like the channel-billed toucan and the dusky-legged guan. I covered more about this natural forest in the Radio Vagabond shorts that I put out in the weekend, both as a podcast and a video. Rio de Janeiro's carnival isn't just a massive party. It's officially the biggest carnival in the world, with around 2 million people in the streets each day during the festival. Although volleyball was invented in the US, beach volleyball is said to have originated on the sands of Copacabana Beach in Rio. Brazil's national cocktail, the caipirinha, was originally made with garlic and honey and was given to patients during the Spanish flu pandemic in 1918, before becoming the lime, sugar, and cachaça classic it is today.
This is the Radio Vagabond podcast.
We're still waiting. We're the first of 4 hang gliders that are in line here at the edge of the platform. And I guess we've been waiting half an hour here in the sun, and it's very, very hot up here. I'm just here enjoying the view, all strapped into the hang glider with Fuba, my hang gliding pilot or instructor, beside me, just waiting for the wind to be just right. They have a guy with a t-shirt where it says a launch officer, so I guess that he's the one that decides when the wind is okay and when we're allowed to and good to go. I only hope that he doesn't work on commission. I don't think they take any chances, but because like Fuba says, he loves his life, so I think he wants to stay alive just as much as me. But we're still waiting here in the sun. And my good friend Frank, he's not even in the line right now, so he's going to land down there much after me. As we're on the platform waiting, let me mention that this episode is brought to you in part by Hotels25.com. It's a website that helps you find the best prices on hotel rooms and apartments and guest houses and hostels around the world. You should try it. Hotels25.com. I'm focused. I'm not nervous. Well, maybe a little bit. What we see from here, apart from the beach and some high-rise buildings close to the beach, down below us is a golf course, and then some wooded hills and mountains, it's just so extremely beautiful view from up here.
After having waited for an hour and 20 minutes for the right wind, the launch officer finally gives us the thumbs up. We're good to go, and I stand side by side with Fuba, getting ready to run.
Roads, where we're going, we don't need roads. Mate, you ready, man? I am ready. Ready, man? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, go! Yeah, okay, woo!
Running off the edge is a rush like no other. Suddenly we're in the air.
Legs together. Yeah.
And all of Rio spreads out beneath us.
It's great. Open your eyes. Okay. Look, come up.
I can see the vast blue Atlantic Ocean in front of me.
I can fly.
The sprawling city below.
I believe I can touch the sky. This is so great.
Some with swimming pools I want to jump into.
Just jump into a swimming pool.
And the famous beaches like Copacabana and Ipanema looking left. It's an incredible sight. The lush greenery, the urban landscape, and of course the iconic Christ the Redeemer statue in the distance. There's this feeling of freedom, of peace up there. The wind in your face, or hair if you have some, the gentle glide through the air is like nothing else on earth. The triangular glider above us is equipped with GoPro cameras in each corner, so Fuba makes sure I smile to each of them one by one. Fubar, the maestro of the skies, decides it's also time for a grin to the camera behind us.
Oh, you're crazy. We're turning all the wrong way.
So, with a click and a wink, he unhooks the harness that has been our front-facing friend.
We can do this? We're flying backwards.
And suddenly, we're swinging like an office chair in zero gravity.
Oh, you're crazy.
We turn around and our feet are pointing forward, flying in reverse. It's a whole new level of wrong. It's like reading a book from back to front or wearing socks on your hands. But hey, when you're up in the air with Fubar, expect the unexpected, even if it means greeting the sky with a backward hello.
Open your eyes, come inside. Look, pick on inside, keep in mind.
Then back in the right position. Fubar lets me take control of the steering wheel. It's actually quite easy. Want to turn? Just give the bar a nudge like you're elbowing your way to the snack table at a party. Left, right, the glider swoops gracefully from side to side. Feeling like a yo-yo? Then push the bar forward and you go up, catching those invisible elevator rides called thermals. Pull it towards you and you're coming down. Hopefully with a place where you can brag about your landing. After 10 minutes in the air, this is what we do. We descend to the beach after flying over some luxury hotels with rooftop pools and get ready for touchdown. The landing is where the grace of the swan meets, I hope I don't hit a tree. Fubar aims for a nice open spot on the beach, pulls the bar like you're railing a big fish, and we touch down gently.
You're the best, man!
Oh my God.
It's the best experience of life.
Oh,
Thank you, man. Congratulations. Relax.
yeah.
How's it fly, man?
It was awesome. It was awesome. I want to do it again.
My God, that was amazing. That was unbelievable. At some point, we turned completely around with our head facing back, and it was just too crazy.
The best experience of life, man.
It was so cool.
I'm glad
It was
you-
so
it's
cool.
beautiful.
Yeah,
So cool, my friend.
yeah.
Super cool.
When we turned around and was the other way, I was like, oh, what are you doing? I didn't even see you land, Frank.
Didn't see me land.
How was it?
Great. It's a perfect wind, perfect tarmac. Perfect tarmac. We could go up. I could steer. He
Yeah, me
gave
too. Me
he
too.
gave me
Did
the
you also
elbow.
turn around so your legs were the?
Yeah.
That was. What are you doing?
Now you stand up. Whoa!
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's unbelievable. I was not very scared.
No.
That's strange. I mean, you jump into nothing.
Yeah.
You jump into nothing. It's just not. Do you know what happened right after my flight started?
No.
My alarm went on.
No.
The alarm went the whole
Time to get up.
Excuse me.
Is she just for a computer? For checking your
If you're keen to try this, booking a session is quite easy. There are many companies with a good reputation in Rio that offers hang gliding experiences. They'll usually take care of transportation to and from the takeoff point. Just make sure you choose a company with good reviews and certified instructors. So, hang gliding in Rio is an unforgettable experience. It's a chance to see the city from a whole new perspective, and it's surprisingly accessible for beginners. So if you're looking for a bit of adventure in Rio, give hang gliding a go. Trust me, it's an experience you won't forget. Before we wrap it up, a quick reminder for all you travel enthusiasts out there. I rolled out a fresh series on the Radio Vagabond known as Vagabond Shorts. These are compact, 10-minute episodes packed with quick, handy travel tips and ideas, perfect for planning your next getaway. They're short, sweet, and just what you need for a little weekend travel inspiration. This weekend, I gave you an episode with the top 7 must-see things here in Rio. And it's available both as a podcast and as a YouTube video. So make sure you're following the Radio Vagabond on your podcast app or on YouTube to catch these shorts, especially since most of them come in vibrant pictures and engaging videos to enhance your travel experience. So stay tuned for these bite-sized travel treasures, dropping every weekend. You don't want to miss them. The Radio Vagabond is supported in part by Hotels 25, where you now also can find flights at the best prices.
We will now be arriving at the end of this installment of the Radio Vagabond. The next stop will be Africa. Please stand clear of the closing doors.
My name is Palabo, and I gotta keep moving. See ya.
Radio Vagabond. Produced by RadioGuru.co.uk.